Journal. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is actually Friday. Yeah, it's Friday, August 15th. It is 2 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And you all, I just wanted to get on here to ask you this one simple question. So I was I was thinking about whether or not I should come on and share this, but I was like, you know what? I want to do it because I'd love to hear what your responses are and see what your thoughts are on this particular thing. So earlier today, I asked this question in the community tab. No, it was not. It was not today. It was yesterday. I asked this question in the community tab, and the question was, well, no, it was not. It was a statement, but it was also a question. So the statement was, the truth is either you believe or you don't. There is no halfway. And then I said, is Jesus the Son of God? Now, I was waiting to see what your awesome answers and responses were. And I got one, maybe two. I think it was just one, but we're going to go ahead and read this. Hey, TSM, how you doing? I'm still tapped in. It's just growing too fast, but I'm always here watching. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. So this is going to be quick, TSM. So yeah, the comment that I got back was, absolutely, I appreciate you. How are you doing? So the comment that I got back, I'll just read a part of it. I'm not going to read the whole thing because you can go check the community tab if you want to find out what the comment was. I was not offended, by the way. If anybody thinks that I'm on here about to slam somebody else, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not what I do. People have their right to opinion just as I have mine. And, I like to share it. So, anyway, a part of the answer or the comment that was given was the debate arises when you go, I should just read the whole thing. That's a no brainer, right? I think probably 99% of Christians believe that. The debate arises when you go the next step and have to decide who Jesus is beyond being the Son of God. And that is where I have the question for you. Who do you say Jesus is? Who do you say Jesus is? And some of you may want to answer that question here in the comment section, and that's quite all right with me. I actually encourage it. So if you want to answer that question, go ahead and answer it. Again, there is no judgment here. I just want to let you know that I'm here to learn just as I hope that you are. And I love to ask questions and gauge things. So I'm just a little curious because I know who I think he is, or I know who I know he is. But I'm curious to see what you think. What are your thoughts? So again, it says, if I continue reading the comment, it says, that's where Christians will be at each other's throats, unfortunately. Oh, the debate arises when you go the next step and have to decide who Jesus is beyond being the Son of God. So that's a better question. Who do you think Jesus is beyond being the Son of God? Because you all know I talk about Jesus on here a lot, right? Why? Because that's what I love to do. This is a Christian-based channel, so I'm going to talk about Jesus. Hey, Brand, how you doing? Hey. I believe in Jesus, but I'm still learning who he is beyond being the Son of God. Okay, I love that answer because that is filled with some truth, I see. So thank you for saying that. Look at those praying hands, Brand. What are you all doing up at 2:02 in the morning? Well, it may be a different time where you are, and I guess you could say the same thing about me, but... I'm here, and I thank you all for joining. Those of you who are here, thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't put it, just go ahead, go out, hit hit the button up there, click the like, and engage. I won't keep you too long. So yeah, the question was, how do you define Jesus? Most of us can agree that he's a son of God. At least I think we can. There may be some of you here that don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. Then you just don't believe Jesus is the Son of God. I mean, the only thing I can say is the same thing I said in my post is either you believe or you do not believe. There really is no in between. When people say, there's a gray area, we're not talking about the Son of God in this case, right? There are gray areas to things. Hi, Devora. I hope I said your name right. You believe he is God. Okay. I like that answer. And if you would like to expound on that, you go ahead and do so. Let me see. I missed a couple things. Geeky Girls, it's 1:03 a.m. here. So you're up pretty late as well, Brand. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Is Jesus the Son of God? That's what we want to know. Well, I popped up to support 2 a.m. and all we have to support if we have the opportunity to, and I'm up doing nothing, so why not? Okay, that's right. Why not? Why not spend some time over here with me? Right? Exactly. It may be 2 o'clock in the morning, but why not? I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, OG, I believe he is God. Devorah said, Michael, good morning. Those of you who are new here, let me know in the comments section because I don't believe I've seen either of you here before, which is not a problem, by the way. I love the newcomers coming in. Thank you for coming. That's the first thing I should say. What made you tap on this live, if I may ask? Was it the thumbnail or was it just that you saw my beautiful face here? Or whatever face you want to call it. You saw my cheerful, happy face talking about Jesus, and you're like, hey, I want to join in. She seems like a pretty cool girl because she is. Let me know. She is a very cool girl. So, 11 p.m. here, says Michael. I just accidentally found that there was live YouTube. Did you? Love seeing conversations about Jesus in this dark world. Oh, absolutely. I love it. I should probably come on at this time again. I really didn't know what it was going to look like. To be honest with you, I was like, you know what? I'm up. Why not? And I'm up a lot of times at this time until about 4, sometimes 5 in the morning. So, and this is a good time because my children are actually tucked away and sleep, so it's quiet. The real TSM rapper, hey, silly. Everybody has the opportunity to get to know him. It's free. That's right, free 99. Not even 99. It's just free. Salvation is free, right? But you know what? It will cost you your life. It will cost you your life. Why do I say that? Because there's a transformation that takes place inside you. And it's a great thing. You know, it's something that occurs because the love of God is in you, and you know he's displayed, and it shows. It shows in your walk, it shows in your talk. So you know what, why wouldn't, that's a great exchange. If you ask me, you can let me know what you think in the comment section, if you think it is or not. Devorah, John 1:14, and the word became flesh. I love it when you all put scriptures in here. Thank you so much, Devorah. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is the D silent? So it's just Vora, or is it Devorah? And dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. God sees everything. Yes, he does, Brand. Well, you are beautiful, sis. Thank you. And so are you, by the looks of your avatar, if that's what you look like. Because I know it can just be an avatar. That may be someone else, who knows? But thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Boy, hey, you said, Brand, listen. See, new people may not understand your sense of humor. So give it a little time, okay? And then you can start doing that silly rapping, okay? Tricks are for kids. We know that. But what do you think about Jesus, Brand? How do you define Jesus? Do you define Jesus as the Son of God? You are. Now, I know that some people might say that's a pretty generic answer because Jesus is the Son of God. We can also go a little further and say he's the Messiah. Well, not everybody believes he is, but he's the Messiah. He's the son of Mary, the son of Joseph, right? We can keep going on and on. He's a savior. But what do you define Jesus as in your life? I want you to make it personal, right? Those answers, somebody might say that they're generic or manufactured or just something that you say because it's something that you heard. But I want you to really, really think about it. Who is Jesus in your life? And that's what I want you to share. Think about those things that he's done for you. Think about how he woke you up in the morning. Think about, just how he made a way out of no way. And I know I'm talking to somebody on the other side of this camera. Think about those miracles that he's performed in your life. Think about those times that you didn't know how you were going to make it through, or you didn't know how you were going to make it to that next, the next day. And he showed up in your life. That's what I'm talking about. Who is Jesus to you specifically? Not who he claims to be, Not who you heard somebody else say he was, but who is he to you? That's more what I'm interested in. And you can ask me, I can give you a whole list, but I'll just give you a couple things because Jesus, to me, he is definitely a miracle worker. I've seen miracles in my life. He is my savior. He's my savior, but I know that sometimes we need to be able to move past savior because he's our savior, but is he the Lord of your life? And when I say the Lord of your life, do you acknowledge him as King of Kings, right? Do you acknowledge him as the Prince of Peace? Do you see him as the one that can do all things, that makes everything possible? Let me see what you all are saying before I go on and on. I think I needed the conversation about Jesus. It's hard to find other people that get excited as I do when speaking about Jesus. So the Spirit brought me before I can read it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love talking about Jesus. You know what? I'm telling you all, I really, really get excited when I talk about Jesus. You know, and that's how I can tell you that Jesus has definitely made a change in my life. There used to be a time when I'd be like, okay, yeah, I know Jesus. Yeah, right. I know him, but I didn't know him the way I know him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I thought I knew him, but I didn't know him. I didn't have an intimate relationship, and there is a big difference. Now I get excited every time I talk about Jesus. Every time somebody says something about Jesus, I want to jump in. I want to be that third wheel, like, ooh, let me in. Tag me in, right? Put me in, team. Let me talk about Jesus. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me in the game because, okay, I think about things like hobbies that people get excited about, or even sports. If you're a sports head, if you're somebody who loves sports, like you know all the basketball teams, all the football teams. I do not, by the way, but I'm just trying to put it out there. If you know those things, and you just get excited when somebody talks about it. In fact, you could probably be an anchor on ESPN. Me, that's how I feel about Jesus. That's how I feel about Jesus. I'm like, let me in. I don't mind that it's 2:11 in the morning because I want to be a part of that play. Let me tell somebody else about the goodness of Jesus. Why? Because I can testify to how good he's been in my life. I don't need somebody else to tell me how he's been. He's been a model, the perfect model for me. He's been uh, faithful, loving, kind. Um, my goodness, there's so many things, you guys. I'm trying not to go on and on about all the things that God has done for me, but it's hard not to tell it. You know, just like that Jeremiah said, like it's like fire shut up in my bones. That is an accurate statement. It's like fire. Like if you know Jesus intimately, you want to tell everybody else about it because why not come get some of this? Why not? I want you to be excited like me. I want you to love Jesus. I want you to, you know, just feel that loving kindness, that peace that surpasses understanding. I want you to feel all of that. And I bet somebody probably dropped a verse in the live. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this chat out. You know what? I didn't put it on all messages. I better change the filter because it says top. So I'm gonna change it to all so I can make sure I don't miss you. Oh, now I see your comments. Hello there, everybody. Hello. I missed all of them. Let me catch up. So I see Green in here. Hello, Green. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. Yes, ma'am, said TSM. Satama. I'm so sorry if I didn't say your name right. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced it. You better say that, sister. That's from TSM. Hugs from an atheist Brazilian. Huh? Can I ask you? And again, I just want you all to know, no judgment here. I'm not even qualified to judge you, so I do not. I leave that to God. But I'm just curious if you don't mind letting me know. And again, if you don't want to, it's your business. But why did you choose to become an atheist? You're on point. Thank you, Pascal. Not to the Palestinian kids, though. Keep saying it. If you're watching and hadn't hit that like button, please do so for our beautiful queen. Oh, thank you so much. You all see those crowns you all have? You have the second TSM. Brain, you have one. Satama. I know I'm probably not saying your name. Lost in the Sound. Easy Name Green, Pascal like, and Michael. Thank you all for being here. This says top fans, but your family. What fans? I I don't have any fans. I don't have any fans. I just subscribed and liked the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And you liked it, subscribed. YouTube likes it, so I like it. All right. You know what? If it does what it's supposed to do, then that's why I really want you to like it and subscribe it. And for me, it's more important just to be visible, to get the word out. I am a servant of God, right? I just want everybody to make it in. I really do. I know that that's, what God wants for us. And I was talking to my sister today about this person that was sharing this vision online that she heard, right? And she was telling me all these details about this person who their claim is that that Jesus, that God allowed them to see, you know, there down below. I don't know if I could say it on YouTube, but it starts with an H and then it's an E next. I know there are two words that we talk about that goes HE, but this one is HE and it has two letters that are the same next. So you probably figured it out now. If you didn't, okay, it's like hello without the O. All right, there we go. So she was talking about it and I was just like, I would not wish that place on my worst, on somebody who has completely done me wrong and who was just like, I just wouldn't. Have you ever heard somebody say, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy? I would not want anybody to go there, nobody to perish. And guess what's interesting about you today at this live? Because I've been sitting here for 16 minutes, 57 seconds talking about Jesus, you no longer have an excuse. Jesus said, and God said that his word is going to go to the ends of the earth. Nobody's going to have an excuse. So if you're here and you didn't know anything about Jesus, you didn't know anything about God, guess what? You know now. Today is your day. So guess what? You have no excuse. You can't even walk around and say, I've never heard about Jesus. I've never heard about God, because guess what? That will make you a liar. Or not, I'm not going to call you a liar. That will make you somebody who's lying or somebody who lied, because I just told you about Jesus. If you want to know more about him, you can ask me. Jesus, the Son of God, he was a carpenter, right? He was somebody who came and told everybody about the goodness of God. He is the only way to God. If you are ever confused, don't let somebody tell you there is no other way. Jesus is the only way. He's the only way to God. And because of Jesus and his, him being the sacrifice, we can have this awesome relationship with God and we can go to the Father. There's no barrier. Jesus is our mediator. So we have the opportunity to interact with God, to have conversations with God. And you know what we call conversations? We call them prayer. So you can pray any time of day. You can pray standing on your head if you want to. You can pray turning a flip. You can pray while you're folding laundry, right? It's no limitations on how you pray and how you talk to the Father. You can talk to him whenever you want to talk to him. There's no limit. Ain't no limit. It's not like you can only pray once a day. You can pray as much as you want. I pray all day long. I pray when I'm walking. I pray when I'm going up and down the steps. I pray when I'm driving my kids back and forth from activities. I pray all the time because I want that intimacy. I want God to check on me. I want him to be a part of my life. I want him to help me make decisions. And, that's how I can tell that I've come a quite a long way. No excuse. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Absolutely. That's right, TSM. You better tell them. I don't use the words fans, neither. I use supporters of family. Yeah, I don't know. Fans just sounds like I'm, higher. And I don't look at it that way, right? It's humility, right? And I you're not my fans. I don't know. When I think of fans, I think of somebody who is like not really praising that other person, but looking at them like, oh, wow, or, ooh, no. Nah, that's not you. You're family over here. Let's see what else. Anybody have any questions? Prayer is self-motivated. No friends, family, or government needed. No, nobody's needed. You can do it by yourself. You can do it with a group. You can do it corporately. You can do it however you want to do it. All right. The point is that you're maintaining this conversation and this relationship with God, which is very important. And we're human, and sometimes we may fall short, because we all fall short of the glory of God. And sometimes we may just feel like, today I just didn't get it right, or today maybe I just read one verse when I usually read a chapter, or maybe I didn't get to read a verse at all. Well, the great thing is that, God gives us grace. Now, that does not mean that we take advantage of his mercy and his kindness and his goodness. It just means that we're human and we make mistakes and we're not perfect. In fact, let me let you know something, because it may come as a surprise. I'm not perfect. I don't know what you thought on the other side of the camera, but I am definitely not a perfect person. I have my flaws, and so do you. And that's why I feel comfortable being here talking to you, because I'm amongst other imperfect people. I don't have to worry about being a perfect vessel. In fact, I cannot be. I only know of one that's perfect. And it's not me. It's not you. Unless your name is Jesus. Let's see. Hi, Cynthia. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. How you look so beautiful today. Oh, that's my computer. I'm using the light from my monitor, so it just went out. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can get it back on. There we go. Let there be light. And there was. Yes. That's right, Pascal. Okay, let's see. Cynthia. Make sure you hit that like button, Cynthia, and subscribe so you can come back in and join us. And over here, just so you know, it's a judgment-free zone. You believe what you want to believe. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe in the Trinity. So if you believe those things, you're going to find that we probably have those things in common. I mean, we're going to have some things in common as I talk about Jesus. But if you don't, you may find this to be a very difficult space to be in. But you also will learn something. So if you do not believe in Jesus, that's your choice. That's your personal choice. I've had so many people come in who have told me, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. I'm a non-believer. And I say, okay, that's fine. Because who am I to judge you? I'm not God. I can't judge you. That's not my job. Guess what? I don't even want it. I don't want to be anybody's judge. I have enough time over here trying to make sure I'm getting myself together. So I don't need that pressure. So don't worry about it. If you come over here, the only thing I ask is that you're respectful. That's it. Like, we can have our differences of opinion, but just be respectful. I have been and subscribed to you for like a year. Oh, have you? Thank you, family. Thank you for coming in then, Cynthia. You all are up. Let's see what TSM said. Yeah, I do have a question. What's the most difficult challenge God put you through? Did you get frustrated with him? Did it bring you closer? Oh my goodness. Yes is the answer to that question. The most difficult challenge that God has put me through. The most difficult. Okay, I'm going to say that one of the most difficult ones has been God has been dealing with me with patience. And we know that's a fruit of the spirit, right? And for me, it's not a one and done thing. It hasn't been, at least. It hasn't been, okay, I see that you need a little more patience. I'm going to just give it to you. And that's it, right? And now I have it. And I'm like, oh, I'm patient. I wasn't patient yesterday. Now I'm patient today. No. It's been a long process of, just a few things after the other, right? Just God developing me over a season and giving me patience. And it's happening For me, it's happening slowly, but also I can see the transformation. So that's exciting, because there are things that I probably would have snapped off, that I would have reacted to years ago, even months ago, that I will not react to right now. I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine with you. That's fine with me. Like, I don't get worked up about a lot of things that I used to get upset about. Now I'm like, okay. So I would say patience. And I was really frustrated during this. Until recently, I was definitely very frustrated because I'm like, God, like, do I not have enough patience for you? Right? I thought I was all right, but apparently I was not the most patient person, or I was not as patient as God wants me to be. So I see that there is a common theme and that He's working in that area, and I can see the fruit, right? I can see that, you know, whatever it is that God is trying to pull out of me, it's going to be real good, y'all. It's going to be great. Not even real good. It's going to be great. Wonderful, because those things that I've been through to develop me to become a more patient person, Lord, 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 oh, God knows I would not have. Like I said, I thought that I was a patient person. I've always thought I was a. Nah, wait a minute. No, that's not true. I know I'm not the most patient person. I thought I was patient enough. That's a better term. I thought I was patient enough. I know I'm not the most patient person because typically when I want something done, I want it done right now. I want to move. I want things to move. And I found that that's how I have been with God. I've wanted Him to move now. I want this now. Have you ever heard somebody say this is a microwave society? Yeah, well, kind of, sort of. I can't really say that I wanted them microwaves. I wanted a little nuked because have you ever worked for something really, really hard and you put, a lot of time, effort, and energy into it, and then you're like, okay, I feel like it should be moving along faster than what it is, and then you look back and you're like, you feel like it's not moving at the pace you want it to. It's moving, and you see that there's gradual movement, but it's not moving as fast as you want. Like I told you all, I want it right now. Most of the time, that was my attitude. And even now, I still want things done right now. But the only thing is, God is so kind that sometimes I hear that small whisper, and it's like, chill out, basically. Relax. You're going to be all right. You don't need that right now, right? In my time, daughter. And I even have to tell myself, even when I don't hear that small voice, I'm like, okay, you're moving too fast. Slow down. You don't need it right now. It's going to be okay. I talk myself through it. I say, in God's time, because we know in God's time, everything is made, you know, um, in God's time, He makes everything perfect. Like He makes everything the way that He wants it to be. So that is what I tell myself, you all. If you're like me and you struggle with the patience, right? I always have to tell myself I'm Martha, more Martha, trying to be a little bit more Mary. And I'm like, okay, I'm Martha. Let's go. Let's get this thing done. Why we not popping? Let's go, right? So yeah, I have to tell myself if it hasn't happened yet, I tell myself it's not time for me. Maybe God still needs to develop some things in me. Maybe, I still need to grow in that particular area. Maybe I still have things to learn and lessons, and, I need, like I said, to be developed. In the Bible, when it talks about babes on milk, and then as you get older, you're supposed to be able to do better, right? So I just use that analogy and I say, okay, maybe in this particular area, I need to be stronger, or I need to have more clarity, or I need to whatever it is that God wants me to have in that area. But I know one thing, I know that what He wants is best for me. I don't know what the end looks like, but He does. So I just have to trust Him and trust that my Father knows what's best. So that's a very good question. Yes, I've definitely had some challenges, that being one of the ones. That's the first thing I can think about is patience. Yes, I've been frustrated in the process, but like I said, God's very, very kind to me and allows me the space to feel how I feel and ask questions. And I know some people say you shouldn't question God, don't ask why. I don't believe in that. I ask God questions all the time. Sometimes he answers me, sometimes he does not. And it's okay. Like, what am I going to do? God, answer me right now. No, I have to learn to be, that's a part of what I'm talking about, being more patient. So in the waiting season, I've learned, wait, be still. It's for my own good. And I think about it this way. If God hasn't given it to me yet, or if God hasn't moved the way that I wanted him to move, or moved as rapidly as I wanted him to move, it's not for me right now. And that's the best. And I'm actually glad that he, if I don't have it at that moment, I'm actually glad that I don't get it at that moment. Does that make sense? Because perhaps if I did, maybe I screwed up, right? Or maybe I would mishandle something. Maybe I wouldn't do it the right way. Well, hey, Cynthia, that's from TSM. I've been like subscribed for you. Welcome in, Cynthia. Let me catch up. Blessings then, right? You're the bomb. Michael, I put a lot of time into working out. Then I got in shape, like really good shape, but now all my bones are cracking. So it was pointless to work out this hard. No, I don't think so. Why do you think it's pointless, Michael? Because you probably build up other things. Like you probably feel like your bones are cracking. Maybe, I don't know, is age a thing? Like, are you at the age where maybe you just feel like your bones cracking? Because sometimes I get up and I move and I hear a crack. I'm like, wait, where did that come from? So maybe it's that. But I would say, don't throw in the towel. Keep on working. Keep on going. If, that's something that you want and you're working at it, keep on working at it. Get in shape. Meet those goals. Don't quit. Keep on going. Keep on going, because I'm a person that I believe if you keep at it, eventually something's going to happen. I was looking at this illustration years ago, a long time ago, right? And in this illustration, there was this man and he was chipping away, like he was standing in this cave and he was chipping away. He had a chisel and he was hitting the rock in the cave, right? And he kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. And he was chipping away and chipping away. And you could see like pieces of the cave just shattering, right? And falling apart. So on the other side, like he kept hitting it, right? Just hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. So there was a thin layer that separated him between having this piece of rock to the point where it would have just shattered and broken, and then him, like, all he would have had to do was hit it one or two more times, right? And he stopped. He no longer hit the pieces of rock in the cave. And you can see on the other side, this is an illustration, you can see on the other side of that small piece of rock was an open space. If he would have just hit it one or two more times, he would have been on the other side. There would have been an opening. Why am I telling you this? Because if you think about the illustration, he would have made it to the other side and he could have gotten to his goal. He would have met his goal if he would have hit it one or two more times. Sometimes that's all it takes is for you to hit it one more time. Just give it one more blow or two more strikes, and then you're in the clear. You're right there. But if you stop and you only had to hit it one more time or two more times, now you don't know what's on the other side. He never found out, I guess. He didn't find out in that picture, at least. He never found out that if he would have hit it one more time, he would have been right there, right on the other side of what he was looking for. Instead, he stopped. He was defeated. I don't ever want to be that person. I'm the type of person that I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Why? Because I want to see what the end is going to be. I don't know if it's just my personality or what. I'm also that person. If I'm watching a movie, I know some of you may be surfers, what I call a surfer, somebody who just keeps on pushing the button until you find something, or you watch something for about 10 minutes, you get in the way, and then you go on to the next thing. You watch something else for about 20 minutes, then you go on to the next thing. Me, once I start watching, I have to see it to the finish. Like it has to be a sad video for me not to watch it. Like when I say sad, I mean it has to be so boring that I'm just like, I cannot take it anymore. Otherwise, I'm gonna watch it to the end. Why? Because I want to see what the end's gonna be. What was this entire movie about? What's the climax? Like, what is the point? What were we trying to see at the end of this movie? That's me. I want to know what's at the end. So I'm gonna keep hitting it. I'm going to keep hitting it unless God tells me to stop, y'all. That's really the only way it's going to happen. If God says, hey, daughter, you need to quit, this is not working out, then I'll pull off, right? Otherwise, I'm just going to keep hitting it because I want to see what's on the other side. I can't quit. I have to find out. So if you're like me, you want to know what the end is going to be. You know, that also applies to our spiritual life, doesn't it? See what the end is going to be. This is a race. It's not about who's the strongest, who's the fastest, who's the prettiest, who's the biggest, who's the tallest, who's the strongest. It's about who's going to make it to the end of this race. That's also life in the natural and the spiritual. They mirror each other. Are you going to make it to the end? Are you going to do what's necessary to get to the end? What's your end game? TSM say yes. Yes, right? Lance McCready, hi, how are you? Put that like button. Hit the like button for me, please, if you have not. Who would he meet to go Messi or Nardo? No, it's Vanna Nardo. Okay, you have a question. What's the question, Lance? If I'm understanding you correctly. Let's see if I missed anybody. So yes, don't give up. You don't know what's on the other side. Now, if there is a still small voice inside you that's telling you to quit, and you had a little talk with Jesus. I said a little talk, but that's a big talk. You had to talk with Jesus because that's really the only person that you had to talk to figure it out. And if Jesus tells you to let it go, let God, or let it go and move away, let it go and stop chipping away, stop hitting, then I suggest that you stop, right? But if he tells you to keep going, it doesn't matter if you have one more stroke or 20. I say hit it. Give it your best shot and keep on going. Like, do it. Do it. And y'all, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Like, here in this life, we're gonna go through some things, right? We're gonna go, some of you are going through some things right now, some major things. And don't give up. Don't let the enemy win because he wants to see you lose and be a loser like him. Don't allow, you know, Satan to get in your mind and to control your thoughts and to um, do not have a defeatist attitude. Make sure you are fighting, make sure you are in the race, and make sure you are doing exactly what it is that God wants you to do. Where are you from? German Gaming. Absolutely, sis. All right, thank you, TSM. I'm in the US. German. Are you in Germany? Just a question. So yeah, make sure you're in the race. Who do you think Jesus is? Who is Jesus to you? How do you define him? In the Bible, Jesus asked his disciples, who do you think I am? And I know I'm trying to bring it back to the question because I almost forgot to do that. In the Bible, he asked, the disciples, who do you think I am? And one answered, you're the Son of God. And he says, in that moment, the Spirit revealed that to you. You couldn't know that, just because you know that. It had to be something that God revealed. So that's what I think you are. He's the Son of God. He is the reason why I have salvation. He's the reason why you have salvation. He's the reason why you're able to go to God, right? And have conversations with him. Gaming. Absolutely, sis Germans. No, I'm from India and I am Hindu. Oh, okay. Well, nice to meet you, German Gaming. Are you new here? Yes. What part of India? You don't have to say that. I'm just kind of asking questions here. Good afternoon, sister. Good afternoon, Sion Alon. So, what time? You said afternoon. So what time is it there? In the afternoon. It's AM here. We're Eastern Standard Time. But but yeah, you are. I've been on here 40 minutes. Say hi. Hi, Ricky. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Make sure you all hit the thumbs up when you come in. YouTube likes it, so I like it. And also, let me know if it's your first time. Let me know if it's your first time, because if it is, I just want to welcome you in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, this is Geeky Girls Journal. And here I like to create faith-based content. I love talking about Jesus. You all, if you have been here for a while, you know I get amped up when I talk about Jesus, because I really do believe that there is no other name like the name of Jesus. I'm from Australia, sister. That's from C. All right, well, nice to meet you from Australia. How's the weather? And I see Quentin. How are you? Ricky, see, it's 4:39 p.m. Oh, okay. All right. So, have you eaten dinner yet? Is it almost dinner time? Ricky said yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ricky. It's 4:39 p.m. Cool. So you are. Yeah, so if you like having conversations, real conversations, because I do, and oftentimes I'll get on. This is a pop up. I didn't schedule it, of course. I don't really have a schedule for right now in the summer. I did have one, but it's proven not to work. Let's see if I can get this monitor back on. The schedule is proven not to work for me because it's summer. So it works better just to kind of pop on. Here from the Pacific Island. Hi, Tawana. How are you? Good to see you. I have a cousin named Tawana. Thank you for coming in. And thank you all for the likes. I appreciate you. Looks like maybe we have 8 people in. It's fluctuating in 11 likes. So looks like most of you have liked it. If you have not, don't feel bad. Just go and hit the like right now. You can go, you don't have to go out. You just have to go to the top, I think it's 3 little dots. Hit those, hit the like button, and then come on back. And here from the Pacific. Haha, nice and sunny, my sister. Nice and sunny? Like what? What's the temperature like? Because here it's humid. She was about high 80s today. Usually it's like 90s, but we are getting a little bit of relief, which I'm glad to get because we had rain, a little bit of rain earlier. So that's great. So yeah, what is the weather like there? But you all, is there anything that I'm missing that I didn't mention here? Again, this live, this conversation piece is stemming from a question that I asked in the community tab. And when I asked the question, I got questioned. So I was like, you know what, let me just come on and talk about it in the live. That's the way to do it. And I just wanted to get your perspective and see what your thoughts were. And just kind of, find out how you all define Jesus, basically. Like, do you see him as a provider? Do you see him as a healer, a miracle worker, a waymaker? Do you see him as the Son of God, or do you just see him as a man who walked the earth? What are your thoughts? I'm curious. Let me know. Good morning, love. Hey. Hi, official. I have not seen you in a minute. It's because I've not been here in a minute, though. Why you up like me? Go to bed. I can't go to bed. That's the problem. It's 2:43 a.m. This is, you all, I know my sleeping is completely off. Like my mind races at this time of night, and this is my way of just kind of getting it out. So I should just come on here more more often and chit chat with you all. Maybe this will help me to, wind down a little bit, because I need to go to bed. I need to get up at 6 o'clock. And this same thing happened last night and the night before last. I didn't go to sleep until 4:30, and then I got up at 6. Only today, when I got up at 6, I was like, okay, I'm going back to bed until 7. I'm giving myself an hour, and then I got up. So pray for me, saints. Why you up? Don't let me put you to bed. No, nope, nope, no, thank you. 25 degrees with nice breeze. Oh, I love it. I love having a nice breeze. Yes, it's my all in all. All. Jesus is your all in all, Ricky. I am so glad to hear that. You are. I was so with that. I know I'm jumping again, but have you all ever heard when people do those videos and they talk about okay, they talk about the visions that God, please call my butt. They talk about visions that they've gotten from God, and sometimes in those visions they have had the opportunity to see glimpses of, you know, Hades, or I'm saying Hades because I know I can't say the other word. I don't think I can say that on YouTube, HE word. And some people are on the opposite end where they say they actually see what heaven looks like, right? Or they get a glimpse, or they see an angel, or they see something. Has anybody here ever seen any of them? Say the word. Just say the word. I ain't saying the word because YouTube, I think, for also, you know, I just don't even say the word. I can say the word HE, you know, that one, but I don't know if it's appropriate for YouTube, so I'm gonna keep going. Please come up. So yeah, have you all ever had any, you know, any visions or any has God ever allowed you to see a glimpse of, you know, either of those places? You going to work at 6, sister? No, no, I just typically get up at that time to try to start my day in the summer. During the school year, it's typically 5 or 6. So 6, I try to still get up at 6 in the morning, even during the summer, just so that I can get ahead of everything with my children. I try to get up and get some things done before they get up and start moving around and asking me to do things. So that's why tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know. Like, I don't have to be up by 6. I do. I do need to be up by 6. What I usually do, what I have been doing, you all, for the past couple weeks is home projects. I like, sure, but I've been painting. I painted some bedding. I'm supposed to be painting a dresser, but I made up my daughter do that because she said she's going to help me out. So I've been repainting some walls in my house. I've been repainting. I painted 2 bathrooms yesterday. I do have to repaint my daughter's bedroom. I just don't know when I want to do that. So just a lot of that type of stuff, painting. And I've been doing some other things, but let's just say it's just some home, like, remodeling and decor. Yeah, I kind of get excited about that. So I like to do it. It's very time consuming, but also I can't really say, I like to paint. I don't really like to paint walls. Does anybody feel the same way? Like, I like to paint things. I like to paint items, but I don't really like to paint walls. I'll do it because I want to do it and I want the house to look a certain way. So I do that. I saw an angel before. Did you, official? I feel like I walked right into something. So let me know. I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm almost scared to ask. Hi, I'm that girl. I watch all your videos. They're like really fun and cool. Oh, well, thank you, Cynthia. Yes, he heals me every day. Every day, he sure does. Official, I dreamed about an angel once. It was so nice. In the pool. See, exactly. I don't know if I should. I'm just, next time, see, that's why I just read a piece of it. Next time I read a part of it, I just read it to myself first before I read it out loud. But okay. I have not. I'm like, I want to, but there have been people who have come in this live and they see, um, no, they've said that they've seen angels. And I'm like, oh, what does the angel look like? And they told me, I have not seen an angel before. But the person that I said that to, they said, you should just pray about it and God will let you see an angel. And I'm pretty sure he would. I think he would. But I don't know. Guess I could always ask, right? No harm in asking. I never missed one video. You haven't, Cynthia? Well, thank you. I haven't seen you in a minute. JG, I know you have not. You know why? Because it's summertime. It's what they say, sun's out, sun's out, guns out. No, it's because I've been, in the summer, my schedule is not as structured. It's more, like we're a little footloose and fancy free over here in the summer. And my kids, they go to bed later, a lot later. And that means I'm up until like this time. But my schedule is very it's consumed. It's consumed with family and my children mostly. So I try to, because they're off in the summer, I make them my priority. And in doing that, just not able to jump on as much as I am able to jump on during the school year, if that makes sense, because they're preoccupied, of course, with school and activities. So I'm not, as available during the summer. But I figured, maybe I can jump on at this time. You all have surprised me. I didn't think I'd get anybody. What I thought was that I would be sitting here talking to myself. So I'm glad that you all came in to have these conversations with me. Good to see you're posting still. Yeah, I am. I actually have a video, you all, that I edited. Well, I'm still editing it. Today is Friday. I was going to say I'll have it up Friday, but today is Friday. So maybe we'll be able to still get it up. But be looking out for it. It's going to be an upload. It's only 5 minutes long. So if you all can watch it and share it, or watch it again and again or something, that would be helpful. But so I do plan to put it up. I am trying to post. I'm going to just do lives whenever I can. I don't think I know I'm not able to really give a schedule during the summer. Like, I would love to say I see you all every day at 10 a.m. like I used to, but that's not even feasible in the summer because it's just so random and we're doing things, we're busy, and I don't want to be like, hey, I'm going to be there, and then I'm not going to be there because I'm doing stuff with the family. So it's just easier for me to just try to pop up. So keep your notification bells on. Everybody put them on so you can come join me when I pop up like this. Maximize the time with them. Yeah, I'm trying my best to. I was even saying one time, that my kids, they keep me busy. And then somebody said, a lady, I was in her live, and she was like, those were the best years of my life. And I had to stop in my tracks. I was like, they are some good years. So I don't want to miss those pivotal moments and those moments with my daughters, trying to do this. I like you all. I like y'all a lot, but those my kids. Those my booze now. So I want to spend that time with them and make sure that I'm able to spend as much time as I can with them because they're only young once, I can't get that time back. I like grilled cheese and tomato soup. Do you, Blake? Welcome in, Blake. What else do you like? Jay-Z, nah, I'm up for sure. It's 11:50 here in Cali. Yep, 11:50. That's right. Yep. Is it not? I know that weather is so nice in Cali. Does it get humid? While I was in Cali, it was not humid. And I don't know what I was thinking before when I was thinking hot, humid, but it was really, I overpacked with like shorts. I should have brought more hoodies and like things to cover my legs because while it was hot, it was hot. I got a sunburn for the first time in my life. I had never had that experience before until I went to Cali. But it was cool. Like, it was a cool breeze most of the time. So it wasn't hot. Like, here is hot and humid. But in Cali, it's hot, but you get a nice breeze. And I love that. So, I don't know. Santa Monica was nice. Official, I would trade in a lifetime with an angel for a steam. The weather really isn't nice here. You're mainly thinking of San Francisco or Los Angeles. That's where I was. In Los Angeles. Yeah, anywhere else is blazing hot. Oh, really? Well, I was in the right place then because it was nice in Los Angeles. I was like, okay, I could do this. The traffic was terrible. Like the traffic was, mm-mm. But the weather was nice in the back of somebody's chip factory. I love chips. You know, I love chips. I love potato chips. JG, what have you been up to? What's the live up to? Blake Jones. So, what I was talking about in the live is a question that I posted on the community tab, and well, it was more a statement and a question. Like the first part of the post was a statement, and then the second part was a question. I can read it to you so you can be right, on the same page. We can all be on the same page. So what I said was, and this was a day ago, so if you want to look at my post, feel free to go ahead there. And if you want to leave a comment, you can do that too. The truth is either you believe or you don't. Then there is no halfway. And then I said, is Jesus the Son of God? So for me, it was me just saying there's no gray areas. It's a black and white. Either you believe in God or you don't. Either you believe in Jesus or you don't. There's no halfway point. So that's what I was saying. And I'm not sure what your thoughts are on that particular statement that I made, but feel free to put it in the comment section. That's why we're here. Join on in, Blake. My bad. I know it's random. I just got here. It's okay. I mean, what else am I doing at 2:55 in the morning? Nothing but talking to you all. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me know what you think. So that's what the live is about, Blake. Hop on in there. Let's see. I like grilled cheese. What did I miss? Maximize the time with them. You have but don't know. Good to see you posting. Yeah, so I'm still posting. I'm caught up. Let's see. What else? Kids first. That's right. That's how. God first, family, then this business, right? God first, family, business. I have my small business. Then it'll be social media. Like that's what. Boop. That social media is down the line somewhere. It's definitely not number one. No, sir, no, ma'am. Who's ever listening? No, it's not. It's on the list. It's just not. You know how they say you had a starting lineup in basketball. It's there. It. We definitely have a player. Social media is a player, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with God for one, family for two, small business 3, social media is included in that. So 3 is like 3.5, right? I eat too many chips. I love. Okay, I'm glad we got the first part of the conversation out the way because I can see this chip conversation is about to roll into something else. So if you're here and you didn't hear the first part of the conversation, you might have to replay this or just ask me questions and I'll answer them in the middle of the chip conversation. Okay, now we're back on the same page. So I love chips. JG, what's your favorite bag of chips? What's your favorite chips? You probably already said. Let me see. Oh, you did. Tortilla chips with salsa too. Have you ever had salsa verde? Salsa. It's called salsa verde, and it's a green bag. It's by I think it's by Salsa Verde. They are good. You should try them. They're good. Yeah, I'm here to listen. All right, Blake. Halfway. Why you look official? What's that about? Halfway with a question mark? Yes. But I don't know what your halfway is. What are we talking about? Because I know when I said my halfway is there is no halfway. Like either you in or out. Which one is it? Are you in? Are you out? In or out? Okay, because it's off the South Sea. That okay, yeah. If that breeze it feels good. That's all I'm telling you. It feels good. I was in fact, we were in Santa Monica as well. In Santa Monica, I don't know. You all seeing movies and videos with that part, like Santa Monica. I thought different, but I'm telling you, being on that pier, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a breeze. And I'm so glad that my sister warned me before I went. She said, take your hoodie with you. And I was like, all right, I'm taking my hoodie. I always bring some extra like a hoodie or some pants, because I'm a person that gets colder faster than I get warm. So she said, bring the hoodie, and I made sure my daughters all had, another layer of clothes, a hoodie or jacket, something like that. So glad we brought it, because that wind was winding. It was, but it felt good. It felt good. I did enjoy it. Why would I halfway believe in something after seeing how real you are? I'm an angel. No, Cian, yes. Cian, I feel like I'm saying your name wrong, but I'm trying my best. Hey, nature girl. Where do you see nature? Oh, hey, nature girl. I didn't see nature girl. Hey, nature girl, how you doing? I sure didn't see you. You were overshadowed. Well, your name, not you, because you're very special, and I thank you for coming in. But I was reading officials' comments, so I just kind of missed your name, so I apologize. But welcome on in, Nature Girl. Come on in here. Blake says, Amen. The most recent conversation I had about that, this was with my uncle, who thought that all Christians believe in God's unconditional love, and I made him just be more calm and less argumentative. Well, that's good. That's a good trait. You must have the fruit of the Spirit. You were able to calm him down and let him know that, hey, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to, what? You're just trying to tell him something, right? Right, Blake? Yes, ma'am. By saying his only condition is accept his son as our savior and him as our creator. Yeah, but you talking right. That's it. That's what we're talking about by being there is no halfway. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what other people are talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When I say there's no halfway, there's no gray area in the Bible. They refer to it as straddling the fence. You can't do it. You make a decision. You either, here we go again with the monitor. Maybe I should. You all know what's funny? I actually have a light, and you all know this, a light that I bought to put on top of my laptop or camera. I just have not used that thing in so long. Like, I haven't used it. I've not used it in a long time, months. I probably should bring it back out for situations like this, so I don't have to rely on my monitor to just be on, because it, monitors turn off. They're on for as long as they're supposed to be on, and then they kind of shut down. They go black. So that's what's happening when you see my face. You see me in the black. That's what's happening. So anyway, Blake, good job. Good job, brother. No, as our creator, we're not perfect, but we have a pathway to eternal perfection. All we have to do is follow the path. You make sure you keep on coming in here and commenting, because this is what I like. These are the conversations, y'all, I love having. When you all talk about Jesus, you'll have me up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I won't even care. And I'll just get on up like nothing happened, be like, hey, I'm up. We're here. We did it. I pulled 24-hour days before. In or out, I'm all the way inside kind of guy. I cannot do this right now. It is 3:02 in the morning. Stop skipping people comments for mine. I did not try to skip anybody's comments for you. Trust and believe me. Mine 2 points. Who, me? Tion. Pink is my favorite color. I love pink. I like pink, y'all. I don't know. I said love. I like it a lot, especially a good pale pink. That's what this is. It's a pale pink shirt. Let's see. Lay down. Look, you want me to lay down and go to sleep? You lay down. You lay down. Official. You go to sleep. 3:02. So, can you not, Beth? Can you not force religion, ma'am? I'm a strong atheist. Guess what, Beth? So, you happen to be in the right place. Did I force religion on you? Or did you just feel like I was being forceful because of the title? Because here, I don't force religion on anybody. Guess what? It's completely your choice. It's your choice. Whether you want to be an atheist, whether you want to be a Buddhist, whether you want to be whatever it is that you want to be. I have nothing to do with that, right? Just like I've chosen to walk with Jesus. I'm not going to judge you for that. I'm not here to do that. So if you misunderstood something, my apologies. That's not what I'm about. Come on in, make yourself at home, enjoy the conversation. I'm not here to judge you. That's God's job, not mine. I'm just telling you what I believe because it's my channel, so I'm going to tell you what my opinions are. And my opinion and my belief is that Jesus is the only way to God because he is. Now, if you believe something other than that, I'm cool in the game. You might not like being here with me talking about it, but you also might because you can learn some things just like I like to learn from others. I have so many different people that come through the lives, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that God gives me the opportunity to meet other people and to have conversations and to see different perspectives and to, see it through your eyes because you may see something that I don't see. Beth, is that your name? Beth. You may see something that I don't see, so feel free to share. Nah, the spirits keep us up. Blake. Yeah, well, there's lots of truth to that. In fact, I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. You said what you said. Blake Jones, you're an amazing soul. I'm going to head out, but you got subscriber out of me. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're a member of the family. Welcome to Geeky Girls Journal, Blake. Welcome. Come on back. Blake, if you can't come back during the live, if you miss me, it's okay because we got team replays. Okay? Replay it or watch some uploads. God knows I'm not monetized fully yet, so I still need watch hours you all. So when you can watch it, watch. If you can't watch, I understand. Like, people have lives. You got things to do. I'm just glad you spent a little time with me, so thank you. Let's see what you said. Love your energy and open-mindedness you've displayed. I'm just a small amount of time here. And just a small amount of time here. Hope your life and family is blessed. Thank you, Blake. The same to you. I wish the same for you. I ask that God keeps his hand of protection over you and that he continues to bless and keep you. Y'all, I've been on here for a whole hour and 7 minutes. Didn't know that was going to happen. Thought I was going to be on here about 5 minutes. But God wanted me to have this awesome conversation with you all. So here we are. What do we do now? It's 1:07. Do we keep going or do we shut this thing down? Guess what? I won't go past 3:30. I'm just going to have to try to pull myself off because I will keep talking about Jesus. I'm just going to have to stop myself. Official said, I like the nude pink on your lips. It's not, it looks nude pink. That's just what my lips look like. Because I literally just have on Carmex. That's it. Why? Because I don't want my lips to be ashy or crusty. But my lips just look like this with nothing on it. So thank you. Let's see what else. It flatters the night glow of your soft skin. It's almost wrong how you're up right now. I'm up. I'm so up that I'm just going to have to really... I'm going to have to calm myself to go to sleep. It's 3:07. I'm not even tired. But I know I can't make this live too long. Blake, thank you. You're welcome, Blake. Come on back again. You family now. Once you are in it, just come on back. So you are. I still see that there are a few of you. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I don't want to keep you. It's already 1:08, so... I probably should wrap it up like Blake is doing right now. Sis, tell why the name Geeky and gave you that name. Oh, okay. You want me to tell you how I got the name Geeky Girls Journal? Perfect. Glad you asked. So that name came from my daughters. That's how we got that name. So I have 5 daughters and all of them are just brilliant girls, right? Very, very smart. I'm not just saying that because I'm their mom. It's just the truth. They are very smart and they taught me so much. They taught me how to be a mother because, again, I've never been a mother before having my kids. So they've taught me how to be a mother. They taught me so many different things. And it's an ongoing process. Like I teach them things, they teach me things. So Geeky Girls Journal, that's how we got that name because they were so smart and they're all different. And we just kind of like, you know what, that name, remember geek, what that used to mean back in the day? So we're like, hey, we're going to take that name and flip it because our girls are all pretty cool young ladies, like very cool young ladies, and very, very, very smart. I mean, even to the point where I have two in Ivy League schools. So um, the name Geeky Girls Journal is well deserved. So Geeky Girls Journal also came, so that's where it came from. We wanted to name it after my daughters. The part Geeky Girls Journal came because when my daughters were younger, my husband and I co-created books. And if you look on my site, you can even look here on YouTube, you'll see in the shop, I have Geeky Girls Journal books. So those were written and they were written for my daughters, but then after we got a great response from them and other family members and friends and other people that we didn't know, we decided that we would do a little bit more with it. And that's where the business came along. So I was like, it has to be more I can do. So in my mind, doing more was like, what can I do? It couldn't stop at just books. So I wanted to be more visible, sharing the message of being who God created you to be. So that's where Geeky Girls Journal came about. It started out as two books that we wrote, and we were just going to leave it there. But I believe the Lord spoke to me, and it's just like, no, you need to do more. And I answered the call. I had no idea what that looked like at the moment, but I knew I needed to do something else. So I decided, along with my husband, let's do a small business. We can't really lose, right? What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. So we did it. And that's where you got Geeky Girls Journal. So now Geeky Girls Journal is evolving into something else. God has taken it and I've pivoted in a direction that He wants me to go. I'm going to continue to go that direction as I continue to make products, and all the products and the mission of Geeky Girls Journal is going to remain the same ultimately. That is being who God created you to be. So there you have it. That's the story. See, that's the story. Alone. That's the story. Sion alone. That is the story. Um, what can I say, you all? As God transforms me and continues to have me grow, we'll see what happens with Geeky Girls Journal. It's taken some shifts, right? We've been here some years, and I've fully enjoyed seeing what God has for me next. Like I'm always looking for the next. What is it you want me to do now, God? What is it you want me to do next? I am very much so that person. I like to know ahead of time what it is, but I know, like I was telling you all before with the patience thing. Hey, David Corey. And I was telling you all with the David, with the patience thing. I'm like, I want to keep moving, but God had me and has me still in a season where He's like, slow it down, and I'm grateful for that moment because I'm able to be a little bit more reflective. I'm able to get more clarity in the process. I'm able to see things a little bit differently, and it's a blessing. It's been a blessing. It's not all been, easy. I would never lie to you and tell you that. It's been a challenge. I am up for the challenge. I'm just really here trying to make sure that I'm doing what it is that God wants me to do. That's my ultimate goal. That's my goal. When I became a daughter of, God, when I accepted Jesus as my Savior, what did He tell us to do? If you are like me and you're a believer, what does He tell us to do? I'll wait and see if you all answer it. Then I'll let you know what he says. But I want to see what you're seeing in the comments section first. Let's see. I can't drop my number in your DM. Sis tell. Okay, I had read that part because geeky to me is cool. I like geek. Oh, okay. Good. My daughters didn't at first. They were like, Mom, why you gotta say geeky? I'm like, well, first of all, I wanted it to be something else, girls, but geeky was like, okay, geeky girls. It had a nice ring to it. I liked what it meant because I was like, okay, you all are smart. I want you to, and this was my way too of showing my daughters, how special they were, how special they are to us. And I'm like, geeky girls, you're smart. I want everybody to know how smart you are. And not only that, I wanted other girls, other women to, be celebrated and to realize that they are the bomb and that they're smart, that they're confident, and that they're loved by God. If nobody else, even if somebody else is like, oh, I don't love you, well, it's always somebody who loves you, right? God. So I just wanted to make sure that that came across in the name and Geeky Girls Journal. So Geeky Girls Journal is so funny because it ultimately now is almost a story of my life, right? A reflection. When I come on here and share with you all, I'm sharing parts of my life. It's almost like my virtual journal, right? This is my vocal journal. It's not always written down. It's me expressing myself here on this platform and on other platforms, and talking about things that happened throughout my life and experiences that I've been through and things that I'm still learning, things that I'm going through. So it all kind of plays, God knows what he's doing. He's intentional. And because he's intentional, even when I have to pivot, I've pivoted before, right? Even when I have to pivot and make different decisions and go in a different direction, I'm like, okay, God, I trust that you have this because I don't. You gotta have it. I don't. I thought that was a plug for your literature. It was. It was a plug. That is a shameless plug, by the way. Let's see. What else? You just keep talking. It's cool. I'll be up with you listening. You want me to be quiet? Because I'm up. It's 3:15. I said not past 3:30. 15 more minutes. We're out. Yes. Wow. Stopped in to say what's up to everyone. Hey, Geeky. GGJ, the movie on Netflix soon. Hey, let's talk about it. I want it to be. That's beautiful. Thank you, Tion along. Nightbot, stop dropping my link. You did it. You put GGJ. Nightbot is at work. Let Nightbot work. The story really resonates with me. Well, thank you. Hopefully it does with others. Pivot towards me. That's why 3:30 is the 3:30 is approaching. We got a few more, like 14 more minutes. So, yeah, any more questions? Questions, comments, concerns? I don't know if I want official to ask me a question though. So you all, any plans for today? It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday. Hey, it's that we got that weekend. So I don't know. I feel like I might just even pop. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. But if you see me later on today, you see me today. I have a meeting, but it's a possibility that I could pop on again. I don't know. I'm not going to even say that because I don't know. My children always seem to come up with something for me to do. So if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. Otherwise, check out that video, y'all. It's going to be good. It's not a lot of time. You can listen to it while you're driving or listen to it while you're cleaning up or cooking or something like that. Jet skiing tomorrow? Okay. All right. Is that something you've done before, official? Or is that something that you're just like, oh, I want to go jet skiing, so I'm going to go do it? Just curious. So, Sion alone, are you still here? Let's see, who else is still in the building? Did you Ricky, are you still here? Joshua, Cynthia, OG Brand, TSM, Blake Jones. These are all the people who stopped by, I think, just to say hello to me. Pascal Official. Oh, Sion alone is in here. Saw Lost in the Sound. German Gaming, Easy Name. David, Corey, David. Tawana, Kella, I don't even remember saying hello to her. Beth's Sovereign. Well, Lance. Well, I'm so glad that you all, have taken the time to stop by and hang out with me for this whole hour and 19 minutes. So I hope it doesn't rain. I hope not. I hope not for your sake. I mean, I hope you have a wonderful time jet skiing, and I hope the weather permits and that you enjoy yourself because you should. Why not? Why not? So you all, I don't know anything else before we dip. Like we can get out of here at 3:18. It can happen. I'll leave. Your son's idea. So you all, I hope that you all come back again soon. Whenever you see me on live again, just jump in. If you don't have the time to hang out, just come in, wave or something like that. Say, hey, how you doing, geeky girl? I'll wave back. Um, that's about it. I guess that's the end of this live. So thank you all again for coming in. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know you can't get that back, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, your son wants to go jet skiing. Gotcha. Okay, well, y'all gonna have a great time then. The both of you go hang out and hit those waves. Enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully it doesn't rain like you said. So that's it. That's all. Now, um, it's 3:20, so we're gonna get out 10 minutes early, you all. Have a great rest of your Friday. Hopefully, I will see you all in the next video. If not, if I do go live or do a pop-up or have a video, just leave a comment in the comment section and say, hey, I was here, something like that. Hey, I was here, what's up? Right? Or leave your name and say blank was here, whatever your name is, was here, something. Just say hi to your girl. All right, well, I guess I was here. Yeah, that's right. That's what we saying. Just say I was here. Like I'm up in this piece. Whatever it is you say, I don't know. Random people be calling me. Oh, I don't know. Should I be saying sorry to hear that? All right, you all. It's 3:20. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great Friday and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Don't forget, listen, if you are looking for some empowerment, some motivational, inspirational messaging, something that you want to give somebody that you love, go to geekygirlsjournal.com. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You're going to find something in there. I had some God's Girl hoodies, had some Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. Guys, just go look. If you don't see anything that's manly enough for you, then buy some for the lady in your life, right? Sister, mama, wife, whomever, and enjoy yourself. Go there and check it out. Andrea, I want to hear you call me. So go ahead on over, geekygirlsjournal.com. Remember, it's the name of the channel, the name of my small business, the name that I go by, geekygirlsjournal.com. Check it out. See if you like some things. If you don't, just send a link to somebody else and bless them. Let them see or buy them something, right? Just thank you for your support. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. It's early or it's late, wherever you are in the world. Have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one.